back to EXP Grind. You're here with Leiel 420 and we are playing Elden Ring. I apologize, you guys. I wholeheartedly apologize, all of you. I know I at the end of the last stream, or at least for those who were in the last stream, I forgive that as well. I legit said that we were going to be playing either Moss 2 or playing fucking, what was it? Robinson the Journey, and continue the stream for Robinson at the very least. However, I am hurting right at the moment. My back is killing me. Didn't realize just as much we did in both last night's stream and today's stream, along with the fact that my back wasn't already feeling at the best before we began those VR streams. If I continue to do a VR streaming in the future, in general with those ones, we are going to be dealing with the ones for the moment with that I can at least stay seated. That one, The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, will be taking a momentary break. Not too long of a break, of course. I do actually want to get back to that. But I did, however, want to eventually get to debut my character here, the Reaper of Flasks. I love Elden Ring. And in all honesty, we might be debuting the Reaper of Flasks build, but all we're really going to be doing here is just be doing invasions, and that's about it. We're just going to keep invading randomly. How about some people drop them a rune or two, and move along. So without further ado, let's go. We'll be doing it here at first step for the time being. Don't get me wrong. I happen to just absolutely love doing invasions over, well, not really invasions, pulling in invaders over at Boa Prawn Shack. Simply my style. Yeah, it seems like they're ready.
Hey! Hey!
Well, that's the way to start. In the middle of the drinking, they got into class. I was expecting his ally over here to hit me with that fucking bolt of grand stacks. Well, that's a way to start. I never claimed to be good. I never claimed to be good. That's the thing. That's the thing. However, I still love the build. And no, we don't need the runes. We don't really care about the runes any longer. The runes no longer matter. Not for this character, at least. Flat out. No need. Okay. Just eat all that damage. Try to go back into the for one last moment before it went to the loading screen. My back hurts so much.
Hey.
I hear someone. That worked. shot. Ba, 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 ba. By the way, you won't really see me raging too much or anything like that in terms of losing in this. Even when there's people who are spamming, I'll just shrug it off and move on, because in all honesty, it's Elden Ring. It's a Souls game. You're gonna die. It's a thing. It's stupid to rage over a freaking game that is a concept to just die no matter what. That's the point. You might get lucky time to time, sure. But if you die, just shrug it off and move on, go pick up your runes and try again. End of story. Sitting around in a group of 3, is it really that entertaining to people to literally sit around in a group of 3 and kill one individual? I mean, where's the actual fun in that? You're not really all that skilled if you needed backup. I mean, if you like, I don't know. It's a confusing thing to me. Legit, I don't know. To me and my friends, whenever we actually played this game and did online PvP, we'd you know, at least whenever dealing with an invader, we'd always just, you know, just do 1v1s with them. We're gonna sit there and gank them unless they sit there with the what was it? The toxic build. And if you're an Elden Ring fan, you all know what I'm talking about. The toxic build. Since the beginning of the game came out to now, the toxic build. People already understand just from that armor set. Put down the goddamn freaking receipt. Oh yeah, if you're online and you defeat someone, if you're pulling in invaders specifically, and you kick their ass, you give them a receipt. Drop them a rainbow stone. You give them a receipt. Too bad the rainbow stones weren't basically partially permanent. Like, I mean, permanent until you like log off of the game for like for a while, for a certain amount of time. Otherwise, whenever you die and come back and everything, your rainbow stone should still be there. I call bullshit that they aren't. Or should I say when you yeah, I don't know. online makes it a little bit interesting. Really, connection error occurred. God damn it. Did they die right before I got there? Well, great. We got a loading screen, you guys. More loading screens. I really should have added to the name of this particular episode Elden Ring PvP instead of just putting Elden Ring. But Reaper of Flasks build. Because Reaper of Flasks. Don't get me wrong, I haven't really been playing out the whole Reaper of Flasks as I've been going in, which, don't get me wrong, is a whole aesthetic. I should have been doing that from the beginning, but in all honesty, I've been focusing on the pain in my back, so I haven't really focused too much on the aesthetic of my character at the moment. I'm just going in and having fun. Well, let's see. Oop, another mage. Sure what's it called? I haven't really bothered with those controls in a long time since my first playthrough through the game, and I'm in new game +4. I think +4. I haven't started +5 yet, so I don't think I started it. No, I shouldn't have. I'm in the middle of the Ash Capital thing and everything, so yeah, no, I didn't start it. As I could tell from the burning tree. This is my burning tree, but burning tree. Ooh, we can help out with the what's called. Oh, hey, we already fought against them before. I don't remember if they were an asshole or not. Pearl Finger Alcohol Man. I am Groot. We can wait our turn. We see a duel when we see one. Even if they're a recruitant and I came in as Bloody Finger, that doesn't mean shit. We might be invaders, but at the very least, we have a level of etiquette, and this is the real Elden Ring duel and type of stuff. When you just go in and just start attacking, just attacking, that ain't right. Don't get me wrong. Some people just love going in and just attacking regardless, but whatever. Fun. Let them have their fun. But to me, if you wanted to have etiquette, this is the etiquette. Do your bows, do the duels, and if you see a duel already going in, don't get involved. The only way you get involved is if there's like, I don't know how to put it. invader that's giving them trouble or something like that. That's literally just from the beginning came in and came to give them trouble. It's a gesture. Just a gesture. It might not help, but it's a gesture. At the very least. The only talisman I have specifically just for the fucking Crag Blade. It has nothing to do with the actual the rest of the whole Reaper build. It's literally just to give this fucking weapon in my hand a little bit of extra damage. But only damage when thrusting, so specifically this, and I believe? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, counter. Wrong button. Don't mind my stupidity, viewers. I'm a moron. If you haven't already been on our channel, this was already established. If you're new to the channel, well then I've got some bad news for you. It doesn't get any better. Maybe, I don't know. Whatever your type of amusement you get. Enjoy. If you like watching me just die over and over again, enjoy. I don't really care. Okay. Now it's taking damage to it. Hey, Groot invaded this guy. Hey! Keep your ass, Groot. Which just means that Groot got his ass handed to him by the host of the last one. So that'll happen. Yeah, I know I said I don't really care about runes. I really don't. Unless they're like 10 feet in front of me, then I have the habit of just picking them up anyway. So don't mind me. If it seems like I'm, I don't know, flip-flopping back and forth, just ignore me. It's just how my mind works. Basically, I'll pick shit up on a whim. Though, don't get me wrong, that is also stemming from my goddamn, you know, tendencies of looting from, Borderlands. And I have a feeling we just walked ourselves into a goddamn AFK farm. When you can tell that they're goddamn freaking markers over here. And most likely on top of the fucking thing. And when they disappear... Sad. If you wanted runes, you just had to ask. I could drop you some. I think I have a stack of some low-level runes. You can have them for free if you come down here to fight. Well, not for free, but you can have them if you come down here and fight me. You gotta have them before we fight too. You get paid. You get paid before we fight, win or lose. Like, how is that a bad thing? You get money. Well. Yeah, you get money. If this is in-game currency, you get money. Come on, come down. Stop being a bitch. I really wish they could heal me. Yep, Hunter. Just look around confused. Alright, yeah, he's up there. Yep. The hunter wanted to go after freaking, to go and find the guys. It's like, where are you? Where is it that you need help? Your invader's standing right over here. What's up, Hunter? Lord L. guess this guy wants to actually fight for the what's called. But we also have another hunter over here. What up, buddy? You're getting as impatient as I am, but there's this guy, and it's AFK, and... Fuck it. Ah, fuck. He got me on that. I was about to roll out of that. I was about to roll. Goddamn. GG though, homie. Although the host is a goddamn... I'm just... There's no use getting mad, like I said. Don't really know why though. Like I said, if they bother to just go, well, at least with me. I don't know about other people. Other people will just deal with killing them, and they don't want to waste their time. They just want to sit around. I don't really get watching them from there. That's not even a good seat to do rune farming like that. If you're gonna do rune farming, at least give yourself a better fucking seat. To me, I like to do it on the rooftop of fucking Boil Prawn Shack. Because at least over there, the area's nice and wide and everything, so you can see the majority of most fights from just the rooftop. Whereas over here, it's just like, you can only see so much from over there. If we go far enough away, you don't get a fight, homie. Like nobody gets much of a fight if the people decide to go fight elsewhere. You'll get your runes, but you won't be seeing shit, and you'll be seeing a very boring screen. So I really hope that people out there, if you actually are watching this video, start to take to that. Tell your friends, take a clip of this, put it online, share it to people, and post that exact little section or whatever the hell of what I just said to people. Because seriously, if you come across rune farmers that are here, at least at first step in that spot, just go and fight somewhere else. They might be getting the runes if you bother to actually stay in the place, if you're not the type to just simply leave, but you actually want to continue fighting. If you are, like I just did, do it farther away from them. They won't get to be able to watch your fight, which is half of the freaking enjoyment of even rune farming, in my opinion. And that's my opinion. That's only when I was doing that at low levels, when I first figured out how to get on top of the Boiled Prawn Shack. It's as simple as that. And hell, we can even do a little bit of AFK rune farming from over there if you guys all want to, or to try to. I honestly don't know how it actually goes anymore, because I haven't done that in so long that I don't know if they either updated it to a way where you can't just... Well, I don't know. This guy was able to AFK rune farm. So, I just need to freaking Taunter's Tongue pull in invaders and pull in freaking hunters and just enjoy the time of pulling people in. But at the same time, I think I tried it like 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, something like that. And in all honesty, I got no one showing up for a good little while, so I kind of just shrugged it off after that. So, we are royally confused on whether or not that's actually still a viable option or not. So yeah. Oh hey, it's the I suck at PvP dude. I came across him a couple of times in the last few weeks, if I'm not mistaken.
Hey!
Pearl finger beefcake. Scared of the death mist? Well, at least you really sure you want to fight me there, host? Because your homie wanted to fight me from the beginning. At the very least, if he dies, you don't rush here. I just kept rolling into him and I shouldn't have. Might as well, because goddamn, man, if I bother to actually try to kill you here, truly, your freaking ally there is freaking gonna be kicked out. Don't get me wrong, it's not saying that I actually went easy on him. I actually just kept dodging and everything like that for a minute there and just dodged too many times, in my opinion. I just suck. But still, I'm just saying, man, if I actually started doing damage and I killed... That's what literally made me hesitate there for a hot second. It was just like, you do realize your friend here wanted to fight me from the beginning. You stopped their ass and everything just to have someone else, like, bro, is like he not allowed to fight or not allowed to play? Is that not giving me the sign that I'm invading, or is it just goes under recruited? Give me the sign to invade.
It's not giving me the sign to invade.
It's not even giving me the thing saying attempting to invade. Oh, never mind. There we go. I was about to say, I was like, I'll sit down at a freaking grace. I'll warp. I'll do whatever it takes to reset. We'll exit to the home screen and go back in, for fuck's sake. Like, legit. Won't exit the freaking app, because it'll at least close fucking the stream, which would be stupid. Ooh, we get a fight against the Glowmite Queen. She's just sitting out there waiting for a fighter. Ooh, Tranquility Calm. I wonder who that was. We got a friend request. I teach Black Flame Lightning. Wait, hold on. I need to see for a second. Is that who this person is that I'm talking to here? Hold on. Tranquility Calm, it is them. Interesting. I teach Black Flame Lightning. Black Flame Lightning. Do that. I'm sorry. To answer their message would actually be to freaking take away from the view. Sorry there, dear viewer. I apologize. I didn't even realize that we actually had a viewer. I did to share the knowledge with you. God damn it. Okay, viewer, I'm sorry. I have to. I want to reply to them. I'm curious now. Give me just a sec. Great sword. It was the God Slayer's great sword. Oh wait, we have comments. Hold on. I also got comments. Hold on, I want to check out your comments before we continue on. I actually rarely get comments. Let me check this shit out. If it'll actually show me where the comments are. That's funny as hell. And do you? Do I what? Wait, I'm sorry. What was the question? I'm sorry. I'm a little bit of a moron. You'll need to reiterate your question in full for me if you wouldn't mind, dear viewer. I am the Glowlight Queen, Imperial Mother, God Skins, and progenitor of Black Flag. Wrong button, but well, like, don't worry, do you? Guess I can't teach it if I'm dead. Black flame and lightning. Well, the black flame and lightning honestly didn't do much. Again, they're asking whether or not or to teach me the freaking black flame and all that. It's just like to show me the weapons and that. Like, I'm fairly certain I've got that sword. If I'm not mistaken, I think I have 2 of them. I'll tell you how many times I've done this and gone against it and bothered to, should I say. It's like certain weapons you can see how many times I've killed certain creatures to bother in my playthroughs when I bother to get them in the playthroughs. Like, don't mind these either. I don't bother to actually use these suckers. This is the only one when I ever actually bother to test it out. I dislike it. It's bullshit. Moonveil's even better, but even then, like, it's better than this, but even then, it's become the new spam, and, like, people are making some of the weapons that I kind of well, I didn't even really care for Rivers of Blood, but my Moonveil, you guys got rid of my Moonveil, and it was one of my first weapons in my first playthrough. I was just screwing around. There we go. Oh, wait, no, Secret Relic. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? See, I got 3 of these. I don't need more of those. I don't need to know more. And if they're trying to teach me lightning incantations, I'm fairly certain, like, I'm freaking platinum in this fucking game. So I mean, I've got incantations. There's lightning somewhere in here. See? Lightning! Lightning, 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 and more lightning. Just all the lightnings. I don't need more lightning. Or really to bother with the whole death thing. That's kind of the reason why I took out the goddamn what's it called, black knife and the black blade and showed us. It's like, you're the Glow-Eyed Queen. You know what? Let's just show you the death. Like, I've already got the black flames of death. Like, I don't need the
Black flame, black flames. I already have that on one of my sides. I should have actually just brought that out and just showed her that. Like, you really think like I don't already have some black flame work? Like, I don't mind. I don't care. Meh. Back to invasions. Sorry for explaining. Don't mind me. I'm high. If it wasn't already apparent by the moment I take a hit, I am stoned. Do not mind me. Also, this would probably be better to be able to actually hear me a little bit better. It's the fucking mic a little bit higher. If it'll actually fucking attach, right? There we go. Kinda. Fucking. Ooh, another comment. You know what? Might as well pull up the comments in that and chat on my phone with the video muted so it doesn't fucking do feedback. Oh dear gods, when it did feedback before. It was a mistake. Lower the volume. Okay, yeah. It was laughter. Laughter. I enjoy that. Leslie Love 99. Oh, right. I'm like, who are like? Why are these people naming their characters so freaking bad right now? I forgot. I switched out their goddamn character names. Oh, he's over here. Okay.
Hey!
And he's glitching and walking in place. I do not like the looks of this already. Somehow I feel like there's already others in the other areas. I don't know. Oh, what the shit? Yeah, see what the this guy's got bad connection. I'm gonna drink that because the next time I get hit with magic, we're just. Oh man, if he's freaking. Glitching out too. Might as well take it forward advantage of it. Fuck, he took advantage of it before I could. Don't you point down at me as you just skate your way across the fucking dirt? Motherfucker. You know what? Fuck that. Fuck that. Give me a second here. Noah, was it? Yeah, Noah. Give me a second here. I gotta. Wait, do I still have some in the grinder? I still had some in the grinder. That punish was tough, dude. I mean, he just went skating across the fucking dirt. At least on my screen. I don't know. Well, it should be exactly what's going on the fucking vid here. I would hope. But yeah, no, that punish, yeah. Alright, let me throw a nug in here. Oh yes, this is my own personal grow, so I'm just happy. To be living in an illegal state is just wonderful. Yeah. Up, and as I do that, we go pick these rooms up. If I hadn't already the last time. Like I said, within there a couple of 10-20 feet of me, I'll pick the shit up. But if I like left it on the other side of the fucking map, and if it's less than like, I don't know, how many does it take for me to level up now? If it's any less than 5,300,000, like, there's no point in me going to go pick that shit up. So we'll start that. Also, if it wasn't already apparent, I got most of the, well, some of the dragons. I got at least 5 dragon incantations on here. And if I wasn't currently running the goddamn fucking Frenzied Flame, just so, literally only running the Frenzied Flame just so I can heal from the goddamn Frenzied Stones. Which I also rarely actually bother to use anymore. Unless I'm pulling in invaders with friends, usually. He's having fun up there to immediately start attacking. We'll just drink this and oh. I'm gonna say we can tank it, but then we start getting poked. We got stabbed from within the light. Warning to all people, do not go into the light, you will get stabbed. You will not have a good time. You just will not.
In all honesty, I don't even know what I actually had left to do in the game.
I really don't.
Maybe think Melania's still there? Maybe?
I know for a fact Estelle is still down over here. So, I mean, we could always go and deal with, like in-game shit if viewers do want that. But, I mean, PvP? Actually, you know what? Let's change up the scenery, too. Let's go both near and far for a little while. That way we get a little variety in scenery. All we've seen is nothing but first step for the last little while. So, let's go somewhere. The only thing is just like, legit, if we leave the ruins anywhere, we're just leaving them there. We're not gonna fucking bother. Again, if they're only if they're freaking enough for a single level where we'd actually bother to go teleport over to the other side of the map, go pick that shit back up. No, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that shit. Sounds good. It sounds good. Let's do this. Oh, we're in Grail's Dragon Burrow. Okay. Okay, wait. I think their marker was in here. I think. Oh, we at least need to do the intimidating one. Ah, I was right here. Holy beast. Just get some reach. I like the build. Ah. Right, we still have that one. No rivers of blood.
Fuck. Before we can use Placidia Sack. Damn it, I wanted to use my dragon. I wanted to use the dragon too. Oh yeah, give me the slow clap. Give me the slow clap, uh-huh. Whatever. The only thing that I love is being able to at least tank the magic whenever I deal with a mage online. So for any all viewers out there, and not just you, Noah, any and all viewers, anybody out there who happens to come across my video, or happen to have already come across the item in particular, go and get yourself the goddamn Crimson World bubble tier. You say you still had a boss to beat, dude. I have a couple out there, like in here. If you want me to go and Noah, since you're the only viewer at the moment, like if you want me to, I'll go and like legit for a viewer. I'll go and chill, go and do a fucking boss. If you want me to go and fight a boss, adamantly fight one or something like that. Cause legit, is that because you have high magic damage? No, like wait, to be able to walk through the magic? No. To be able to walk through the magic and everything like that, it's Crimson World bubble tier. So as I was gonna mention, to any and all of those out there, since I got the majority of all these tiers and everything, if not all of them, I'm not really sure if I got them all. Crimson World bubble tier is the best one in my opinion for PvP. If you're dealing with mages online, this specifically just gives the basic effect. Some people don't actually go along with actually reading the other effect part of it, but it converts damage received into HP. However, when we go over here, it says, however, physical damage cannot be converted. So it will result that incoming damage will be converted to HP, for the most part. Depending on the attacks, I've gotten some HPs. Other times, it just does not deal me any damage. Which, as long as I'm not getting further hurt by the magic that's being thrown at me, I'm good. Essentially, it boils down to the physical damage. So all magic, incantations, and Ashes of War that are long range and that will hit you from not a physical blade or weapon, all of that will basically be converted into HP instead. Waves of gold, the lava from fucking the lava whips and the lava blade, I believe. Any of the dragon freaking incantations, any incantation that doesn't have, or magic attack that doesn't have a physical thing involved with it. So basically, if you do happen get hit by long range shots from a bow that are magic enchanted, you're still gonna get hit and take damage. But if you're being hit by the fucking bolt of grand sacks, you're gonna walk that off. But it only works for about 10 seconds, 15 seconds, roughly. As it says, this effect is only brief and will quickly expire. It's just like trying to use the Cerulean Hidden tier, if I'm not mistaken. This one, yeah, resulting concussion eliminates all FP consumption. Makes you literally use infinite magic for about 10-15 seconds as well. A lot of people like to combo that with Comet Azure, if I'm not mistaken, in order to just make a Kamehameha kind of fucking move. But that's what it boils down to. In the end, Crimson World Bubble Tier is the way I use, just to be able to stop people from doing that, so I don't get caught in an endless tirade of attacks. And since recently there's a lot of people been spamming apparently Stars of Ruin online, this will at least allow you to just walk through that, and when they realize that shit isn't working for a minute, it'll give them a moment of pause and panic, allowing you to roll in, do some form of damage. My only goal as the Reaper of Flasks is usually just to mark them once with the angel wings of the fucking freaking scythe. So smart and sick. Yes, thank you, I appreciate it. So yes, anybody who's actually is watching this, for those, when you deal with magic users, and if you have trouble with the magic users on PvP, Crimson World Bubble Tier. At least that's the way I go. There's a lot of other stuff to work with, like people who use any form of bleed build. Usually this is supposed to be able to help, and it most especially helps specifically with the Spear of Moog as well. So if you come across anybody using the Spear of Moog, that happens to help. The only problem is going into PvP and assuming they're going to end up having that particular build at all is very rare, so it isn't really even worth bothering to have that, at least in my opinion. Also, I do apologize, all viewers and you, most especially Noah. Give me just a second, but I need to do a quick little bio break. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Forgive me. Alright. So as I was saying, yes, I do in fact have a couple of bosses that I haven't actually bothered to do in this playthrough. As I said, I'm in the end of the 4th playthrough. During this playthrough, I kind of just went through it with a couple of friends doing their stuff. So I kind of was just using the playthrough to be able to actually have teleportation places to go and help them through to the locations that they wanted. And since I already got everything that I wanted out of the build, I've already platinumed the game, so I mean, I didn't have reason to, like, hunt down certain things in this playthrough, or the only real big thing would be to, like, try the other, like, I think 4 endings that aren't the main ones for the trophies, essentially. But at the same time, I also don't want to deal with going through freaking, what's his name, storyline, the Dung Eaters ending. I decided to watch that on something else. I'm just like, no. So, at the very least, I know I have Estelle. I was fighting Estelle last time, so we can... wrong thing. Go to the Grand Cloister, run through the area, and go and fight Estelle. I haven't bothered since like playthrough 2 to bother with any of the Great Runes, so I also haven't bothered to activate any of them, which includes Radahn's, which usually was my favorite one at the time. Just to make it a little bit harder for fun, I didn't bother with Great Runes for the next 2 playthroughs. Oh, right, I gotta switch that. So I have Loretta's Scythe and Spinning Slash, but honestly my favorite is the Sword Dance. Unless I can find a better freaking, a better Ash of War to place on the Grave Scythe. Sword Dance just kind of works for it and everything. That's just kind of sick with the Scythe. I know I've seen someone use the freaking what was it called? Spinning weapon, the one for the staff for it, I think. So 242 missile of the beam at once. Nice, actually. I have to say I did that during my playthroughs. And heck, if you want help or anything like that, I'm on here and I'll go to my multiplayer. This is the multiplayer password. If you need assistance or anything like that, I got your system ready and want to actually play there, Noah. Like, let's go and do it and play some of this. Like, the only thing I can't help you with specifically is anything Lindell. Like pre-capital of Ash, I can't help you with. It has to be post capital. Afterwards, yeah, I can help you definitely. If it's before, for the time being, anywhere but within the capital, I can help you with. Because at least we won't be able to summon within there, unfortunately. I think. Not unless there's an exploit that I don't know about. Which there most likely is. I did the one wrong thing. You would have the goddamn mark and then try to use the button normally for attack with it. Oh, what did you draw, man? Ooh, the blade. Oh. Well, it looks like we can get Dylan's into a still with full flasks. Only full flasks that we do need, however, are going to I think the only flask we'd probably majorly need, because I got magic to heal and everything, would be the magic flasks. So as long as I didn't use those up. So what do you think, Noah? Do you want to hop in and go into Elden Ring, or do you just down to just chill and keep watching? It's up to you. And whether or not you want me to actually go and fight this particular boss. Which leads me to probably be using Exit Decay and what the majority of. Chilling? Alright. For sure, bro. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot I have too many of those. Yeah. 9999. Oh yeah, we didn't go and get. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Why not just use the I've done so much PvP that I haven't used my Mimic or Summon or my goddamn freaking, like, go, Mimic Tier, do something. Well, I just run. So we're going to a cell. We already went through all this crap earlier. I already picked up the dagger over there as well, if I'm not mistaken. Which, if you're not I'm hoping you know, if you don't already know, Noah, or if you've even been down here, there's an awesome rock dagger. I'm actually just looking at the black map. This is closer. Scorpion Stinger. That was over there, and this is the one I just picked up. Yeah. Alright, for sure. friend, if you wish to. Actually, it doesn't show it, does it? I was hoping that it actually would. What do you mean that I have? Wait, I have which one? That weapon? I have all of these things. Like I picked it up already in this run, yeah. So, but I have all this stuff is just continuously just building up in my inventory. Don't get me wrong. I understand that there's a storage and all that others deal with and or bother to put and everything for their organization. I don't bother with that. I just kind of collect, and collects and collects and collects and collects and collects. And the thing is, in the end, I think I collected a little too many of those. At a certain point, I give away, after a while, some of these things to anyone who wants them, needs them. I usually do the same thing with runes. One of my friends, it came into me and two others, should I say, we got invaded by this one guy. His name was literally named Rune Dropper. In giant freaking bold letters, just like straight up. Walked up, bowed, and then dropped a couple full stacks. And I don't mean just any full stacks, I mean infinite, almost, or virtually infinite stacks. After they dropped like two of the, or three or four of the highest types, all the way up to like the Newman runes, all the way up to the Lord's runes, they just dropped those stacks and bowed one more time, left. We sat there and picked up freaking stack after stack after stack after stack after stack after stack of runes. We eventually maxed ourselves out and still had some on the floor and everything like that, until our third friend that came in and everything like that went to go and do it. They eventually ran out. So they weren't infinite, but they were enough to max out two players and a half of another player's inventory worth of runes on their shit. So I don't know what hack or cheat thing that they were working with that they did on PS4, mind you, but we got some extra runes, and over literally since freaking June or so. That's insane. I know, right? But that was back in like June, dude. And since it was back in June, and anytime I was actually playing the game, and especially doing online when I finally got around to just doing the online and everything, as you'll notice how much runes I actually have left here in my inventory. There might be 99s, but look at the storage. There isn't much left in certain amounts. They were all at 600 once. Most especially the saddest ones is my Lord runes. It's at 0, and I'm already going down on the numbers. I drop some to certain people and everything like that if they're chill online. If they aren't the groups that immediately start ganking and there's like 3 of them and they're just chill and they like my build and everything, most especially walking up as the Reaper of Flasks, and they just do their nods and everything like that. There's a couple that even used the prattling pate and just simply said, "You're beautiful," and looking at my character and everything, just like enjoying. Like, I enjoy that. I enjoy the little bit of respect and everything, them enjoying my build and everything, because in all honesty, I don't see anyone, when they go with a style for a Reaper, no one's ever used this hood. To me, this is like the best hood for a Reaper and everything like that. A hood for a Reaper needs to cover their head. Every Reaper that I see out there isn't even wearing a hood half the time, and the ones that are, it's a small hood, and the ones that aren't, they're walking around with a goddamn skull. And I'm like, I mean, that's great and all, but hood. A Reaper's always wearing a cloak. Like, I don't know. That's at least in my mind. That's just why I like my build the way I'm going with it. For those who actually like my build and everything, this is my setup here. Don't mind these. These are just some arrows that I had here and for a long time that I haven't really bothered to unequip. Might as well. Don't mind all of these as well. Just change out your own stuff and everything at your own whims. This is my particular physic build and everything, just allowing just stance breaking easier and everything with this particular one, along with converting any magic any incoming ranged magic incantation and Ashes of War damage. 10-second time, remember that. That is important. Well, 10 to 15 seconds. I don't really know the actual timing, but it's about between that. I always go with around 10 seconds and just the rule of thumb. I was screwing around with that. So like I said, don't mind some of these. The Munamok Stella specifically, just to be able to give me more incantations, because I've been dealing with certain ones. If you can see my incantations on the other side, certain ones of those require more than just one slot. So, in all honesty, with the amount of I have a total of 12 memory slots total, but I'm working with eight incantations at the moment. 5 of which are dragon. I love the dragons. But yeah, the main part of the build is the sides. However, Black Knife and the incantation with the with also what's called Blade of Death, kinda, or should I say, wait, yeah, Black Blade and the Black Knife and the Blade of Death ability. They are the other reasons for also being I mean, a Reaper. Might as well go for the part of the death motif being a Reaper when you're bothering to go with being one at all. However, being Reaper of Flasks just means I'm specifically going to hunt the Flasks in PvP. Damn it, Mimic Tear. A little late to use an awesome move like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I wasn't going to do probably much against it. Surprisingly, the goddamn freaking Scarlet Rock Breath actually managed better.
Right, okay. Wait, which way do I need to run again? I think it's this way. So, Good timing. Appreciate it. Good timing to jump right into the blast. Just joking. Appreciate the thought, though. What the shit? Okay, so wait, we drop... I always got this wrong with the map then. So we drop off here. What? Oh, okay, I can kind of see. We end up through here, down here, to here. Because this is where we started, and this is where we need to go then? Fuck, I thought it was the other way around this whole time. I thought literally just drop, end up here, go to here. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I could have used an uplifting aromatic this whole time. I also could have been tossing some habanero possibly online. It's still online. We were dealing with freaking people. Dealing with the people. Could have played dealing with the invader. For fuck's sake, I was the invader. Fuck. I forgot I didn't bother to go to fucking Renala. Well, give me a second to fast travel to put to main academy and go deal. Oh fuck.
They said it involved fighting Renala. I didn't bother with Renala. I forgot I kept Renala alive, that way me and my friends could actually bother with freaking summoning at Main Academy Gate for PvP. Because before the Coliseum, that used to be the best place for apparently dueling and summoning and invading and everything, apparently. All PvP used to go down either there or at Agil Lake. And then I found that there was some people going down at the, where was it? Down to the Forsaken Depths and doing PvP there too. So I see that I got another message, but it's not popping up on my phone. Oh, there it is. Renala? Okay. Renala it is. Don't get me wrong. I did defeat the Radagon Wolf. The Wolf of Radagon, whatever. Don't get me wrong. I really, for some weird reason, when I actually first played the game, I thought that the wolf was Radagon. Until I actually figured out more things, I was just like, wait a minute. Come on, phone. Update the comments. I gotta see these comments. I don't want to freaking take away the view, just to be able to read comments. All messages. Renala was a bitch for you. Oh shit, really? That's interesting. I feel like everybody's like a take on a boss is always different. Cause depending on like and like that's what I mean and then or what is it? I can't even explain, right? What I mean by this, I did already activate this. Because I don't want to be like those people and everything like that out there that usually will end up immediately saying, oh, well, I didn't have a hard time, and just be like a dick. No, fuck that. Everybody's take on a boss, or depending on the individual, depending on what boss, hell, you could have probably just walked through and breezed through the Radagon fight at the end of the game. Freaking, you said you didn't bother with the freaking Elden beast so far, but maybe you've bothered to fight against Radagon if you haven't yet, and like certain bosses, I'll bet you just breeze right on through. However, depending on the person, I know another individual that also didn't know specifically what to do with the Renala fight, so they spent a good about 2 hours worth of fighting, of retrying fighting her, before figuring out exactly what they needed to do. Over how much time that they actually took fighting and defeating Renala in the second phase kind of section. Me, the first time I did it, I have to admit, I kind of sort of defeated her a little bit quick. But that was because I kind of did what you kind of did, and you know how you said you still haven't bothered with the final boss at like level 200 and something? I was kind of about 100 and something like that before I bothered with Renala or go in this direction. I kind of did something stupid and went the other direction and went into Caelid before I went towards Liurnia. So I was in Caelid for like the majority of the first half of the game, finding my way up to fucking Dragon's Burrow, and just flat out like Dragon's Burrow, way over here. I was just enjoying my path, walking through this place, finding some shit. I was just discovering the place, and then I found the whole Radon boss fight, and I was just having fun. Everything was just enjoyable at that point. Just like that's where I was having fun, but at the same time having the most difficulty, because where I was at the beginning before I even bothered heading over to Liurnia and that. Or for that matter, heading to specifically the center of Liurnia. Because I kind of skirted along the sides and stayed along the sides. I specifically went over here to Karya Manor long before I actually went against Renala, my first playthrough. So when I went against Renala, I kind of, I breezed through it. I know one other, like a couple of people, like I said, it depends on the individuals. Caelid before Liurnia playthrough 1 is like Elden Ring on hard mode. Yeah, in a certain way, yeah. And then think about this. If I go to my stats, check out my stats. My only 99s are in strength, dexterity, intelligence, and faith. I made sure to keep my vigor and specifically my health low. I wasn't going with a high health this whole time. I forgot about the fucking, what's it called over here? Fuck this. I ain't dealing. As much of anything, I don't like dealing with those things. Oh, that it was going to be there. I took this 2 steps too many. Eh. Just put a bubble. They want to throw a ball at us, we'll just put a ball around us. And it didn't work. Wow, okay, the fucking ball that they're summoning actually manages to just says, fuck your goddamn shield. Alright, fair enough. Oh yeah, Karya Knight.
Yeah. Oh, I can heal it. You can. Ah. Yeah, I didn't get the night show this time around. I only have like 2 or 3 of those suckers. Alright. Time for cutscene.
One of the creepiest cutscenes, and yet interesting cutscenes. Because in all honesty, the graphics of this game, everything is just so beautiful, yet haunting, yet great, yet creepy, and awesome, yet horrifying. Oh, and as I'm reading your comment again about playing Elden Ring on hard mode and all that, I like legit did something stupid the first time I bothered to play Dark Souls, the first Dark Souls. My friend had me play it and decided to have me play, to try it out and everything, and I did. However, as you can see also in this game, I'm not one to ever bother to use a shield. I don't normally care for shields.
Little Calva.
So I didn't learn the parrying system until I fought Gwyn at the end of the game.
Birth thee anew, a sweeting, fresh and pure.
Interesting thing. Why not just do the cheap thing? Let's just not deal with their bullshit for the moment, and let's go with the most cheapest route. Because I know we can just cheese this bullshit right here if we just switch out to. This will do when she has like no. Oh, they just start spawning from the book. They are bookworms. Oh, they're just wait. They're just falling from the fucking ceiling. Remind me of the blobs now that fucking fall from the ceiling, or the slugs, I mean. You know what? Fuck it. I don't want to do it. Wait, it's too cheap. Yeah, you can take a couple of hits. I don't mind. You might as well take a couple of hits because of all those cheap shots I took there. Alright, now let's go do this. Oh shit, I'm out of magic. I just realized that Burst, he's not only using magic right at the moment in his first phase, he uses faith, isn't he? 'Cause that was actually freaking the golden Wrath of Gold. I wondered that. Oh! You can fuck your shield! Apparently the Blade of Death goes right through the shield. Alright. That's something new to know. Don't have to bother with anyone else. That's fucking nice. Do I actually have to glitch it out, or do I actually have to go and break her shield one more time before this kicks in? Fuck, okay, you know what? Let's do this. Before she like magically heals. I don't know why I did that.
She was already dead, but I guess not.
My beloved, have no fear. I will hold thee. Patience. Ye will be countless born, forever and ever.
So like in reality, the real Renala and that little baby and everything were the ones we were just fighting and are most likely hanging out down over here.
Rani the witch.
Next bit of the fight, however, is fighting Rani in specifically.
Mother's rich slumber shall not be disturbed by thee.
Because this, yeah, see, we fight against the mystic version
trespasser.
here.
Send word.
So then, in reality, we fight
far and
both
wide.
Rani and her mother. Which is interesting. You'd think this would cause some form of like problem with her ending, when in reality this needs to be required just to be able to go to the back of the room and get the fucking ring. Like, so most people end up like what was the theory that I'd heard basically say that she was like attesting our character's strength by doing this. See? This would help out with the whole magic play. Watch this. If the seconds still happen here for the moment, I'm gonna walk in. No damage. For a little while. And then the damage comes back. That's the time. Not very long. But it's enough. I forgot to do the summoning again. I keep forgetting the ash.
to bother with the Ash. Don't get me wrong, it's not that I have to. But the Ash can help. You know, take aggro. However, it would be also, I mean, at the very least, just to summon it. I'm not even doing that whole freaking other cheap thing that I thought, or not thought of, or saw online, heard of, from others, where you place the goddamn Shabriri's Woe on them. Yes, on the Mimic tier. Yeah, they say that you place. Where is it? And I'm not actually switching, but I'm gonna show you if you know of it and don't already or not. Constantly attracting your enemy's aggression. This works with every freaking enemy in the game. So, I mean, meant for challenge runs, obviously, not unless you're deciding to make it for your Mimic. Your Mimic copies your entire build. So if you place that on your as a talisman at first before you enter a boss battle or a major battle or anything, summon your Mimic tier and then immediately change your talisman to something else. The boss will aggro specifically on your Mimic tier and your Mimic tier only, because they're getting that heightened aggro and everything because of that item. I also didn't actually unlock the freaking what's it called, the shortcut. Otherwise, we'd be doing the shortcut. Oh yeah. About to say, who the fuck is glowing in yellow in front of me right now? Stop climbing around on the damn ceiling and bringing down the damn chandeliers. Don't laugh when I say that. I don't care. It's still locked onto you. Come, children, I need to turn you into projectiles. actually get into our fight. We should immediately get the, actually let's skip the cutscene, so we can actually get into the fight
I fucking got caught in that by doing the damn black blade like a moron. Whoa!
Interesting. What the fuck did I use as my builder in the beginning again? I knew I'd used whips, but I don't remember what the hell my talismans and everything else were and everything when I bothered to go against her. Huh. Third try. Armor with magic death.
I don't know. I know I used the raptor's what's it called, cloak that I'm wearing. I wasn't using the Sanguine Noble's waistcloth or the gauntlets that back then, or the Great Hood. I know I was running around with, I think they were just some basic pants or basic armor leggings and shit, and gauntlets if I even bothered with gauntlets. I know for a fact that the headset was the headdress of the what are I forgot their names. The ones down in Noxella, the ones with the horns. The priestesses though. I put on the priestess heads because, in all honesty, I don't know if anyone would. Well, no one actually would have noticed this, but my character happens to be female. And I decided that right at the beginning to screw around with a character because I was originally borrowing the game from a friend, so I didn't actually know how long I'd end up making the play or character or anything like that. So when I was able to continue playing the save and everything, I just honestly made it my main save and just continued. I have 2 other characters that I started, but I haven't gone anywhere farther than Liurnia, in all honesty, in both of those stories. Playthroughs, not stories. I just killed that thing by smacking it with the ceiling. Oh, all I have to do is just knock them out of it. I just have to knock on their head. I didn't even kill it. I just saw the glow disappear and thought they were dead.
Come, sweetings. Time
skip cussing again, as much as I love it. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm talking out loud when I really shouldn't. Never read in my
Little Rani, my dear daughter, weave thy night into being.
Gotta love that freaking the backgrounds. Honestly, Renala's fight, and I'd have to say either Nokron and the Ansel River. Some of the not Ansel River, Sophia River. Some of the favorite
Where
places
did ye
just
flee,
because of
my sweetings? Come out from whence ye hide.
just because of, honestly, the stars and everything like that. The look of it all was just kind of great in those areas.
Come out, say I, or will ye be gravestones, to be better born anew?
God damn it! Oh yeah. Why is it locked? What part do I need to go do now? Wait, what? God damn it. Again, this is the playthrough. God damn it. This is the playthrough I did specifically. GG's. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, yeah, like legit. This is the playthrough where I was helping people, but at the same time, how do I not have the ring when I'm already... I already went all the way through here. All the way through here. Did I not do all the stuff for Ronnie's Rise? Well, let's go see then. Because now I'm confused. So she was gone. If she was gone, then that means... Go. Get rid of that. Get rid of all that. And go ahead. Discarded palace key. It wasn't a discarded palace key to get into the chest? No. I could have sworn it was the like royal thing or whatever, royal key that you have to get it from killing the Baleful Shadow. But the thing is, I'm curious, did I actually already go through this? Did I already talk to Ronnie and did I already defeat the Baleful Shadow? Because if I did, I should have already gotten that ring. Let's see here. This is that.
place is fun. Trying to remember freaking stats. Let's see. Maybe I need to talk to her.
Who knows what this game is?
Yeah, a little bit, kinda. Let's talk to Ronnie. Okay, this is what I didn't do. We just need to keep talking to her. Okay.
Oh, a dogged fellow, aren't we? Or is it merely thy habit to talk to dolls? Fine. Fine. I hadn't expected any soul to recognize me in this guise. But now the cat is out the bag. I cannot allow thee thy freedoms. Perform for me a service as recompense. Eliminate the baleful shadows which prowl these lands. The name of Rani the Witch is already sullied by thee. I will not brook disobedience in this matter.
She might sound pissed off, but...
Perform for me as eliminate the baleful shadow. The name of I will not.
Alright, now let's go get the Baleful Shadow. Could have sworn I already did this shit, though. Also, I need to remember to keep doing these. I'm gonna have to redo it in my next playthrough anyway, but oh well. I don't believe it's down there. Like, at all. I do not think it's going to be anywhere down over here. I think the fight's supposed to occur over here. At least I want to say that it does. Oh, it's flying out of the way. So enter over here, we enter Marcella itself in the city. But it ain't anywhere within Marcella. Going all the way over here, just like to get up here. Down to the rock. It's up here. Above the lake rock. I think. I may be wrong. I'm most likely wrong. Dear gods, I love that design. I love the glow.
the color, the glow, the freaking these elevators are some of my favorites. Alright, let's see. Belful Shadow, you out here? Yep.
O Shadow, thou art the last. Tell the two fingers that Rani the Witch cometh, drain thy flesh with a fateful wound, ne'er to heal.
Fuck. Couldn't roll out of the way. Well, at least now we know where it is. Just walk up go up the elevator. Forgot that I needed to deal with him. I guess I didn't last time. I could. What the hell was I doing all the way into freaking already past the river of, or the freaking lake of rot and everything like that, and not have done this? What the heck? Whatever. Right. Okay. In all honesty, I kind of curious, I kind of want to, but I'm also waiting on getting the new God of War game. Once I get the new God of War game, oh, I'm planning on doing probably doing a stream and everything like that. Although don't know if it'll be at New Game Plus or just New Game when I bother to actually do the stream for that. But I definitely want to. I got way too close with that. Usually I don't bother with any. But alright, Blythe, you're a healer. Let's do this. But in all honesty, with the Harry Potter game, I kind of do want to get it. At the same time, it would be supporting J.K. Rowling of something that I kind of slightly don't really want to do. Like, I like the concept of the Harry Potter game, or the movies, the stories, all of it. It was great. But then they got rid of Johnny Depp, and then you find out about J.K. Rowling's standpoints on certain things, and when you have people in your life that are have the opposite viewpoints on those particular things, yeah, you decide to say fuck it and don't really want to, support her. So if I can get the game when it's like, I don't know, on sale for $10, I'll buy it. Until then, for you, bro. Yeah.
was more of a challenge than I envisioned.
Nice, okay.
Now I can finally stand before them.
If you do, you
This
should probably
is
do a
farewell,
stream of that,
my
and then I
dear.
can check that out.
Tell
Hint,
Bly.
hint. No, I'm just joking.
And Ichi. I love
Joking with
them.
you, homie. But no, definitely, I implore you to go ahead and get... Oh yeah, you were right, discarded Palace Key. Wonder why discarded Palace Key and everything when it's... Anyway. Yeah, no, I definitely implore you to get the game and everything and check it out. I definitely want to get it, but like I said, I want to wait until it's at least cheaper. And I've honestly never played any of the Witcher games. I kind of want to though, because I played a little bit of this Witcher DLC thing in fucking Monster Hunter.
Where did
And
you flee, my
they-
sweetings?
They did this whole mission thing where you gotta play as Geralt and you get to actually fight against the Lushen, or the Ancient Lushen, and it was interesting. It was fun. It was interesting.
Gravestone.
I legit, however, want to check out at least Witcher 3. If you're at least in the works of a Witcher 4, that'd be great as well. Why am I going down here? I can teleport. Witcher 3 is the best game you've ever played. Nice. I haven't played it yet. I hear a lot of good things about it though. I just don't have the money to go to. As good as Red Dead Redemption. And see, and that's another game. I've played Red Dead Redemption 1. I haven't got Red Dead 2. And I haven't played Red Dead 2. However, I've seen a friend of mine play a little bit of Red Dead 2. Specifically showing me a certain crazed old lady in the bayou that gets pissed off when you kill her friends. She'll spray shit in your face, and then for some reason just leave you on the other side of the fucking road. When my friend described that she did that shit, I was just like, so wait, she leaves you in a random place? She's all, uh-huh. I was like, really? And then when she shows it to me, it's like, she just left you on the other side of the fucking road. It's like, or does she leave you in different spots? It's like, no, that's pretty much where she leaves you. I was like, so all of that just for her to knock you out and leave you on the other side of the fucking road? Like, you kill the animals and all you get is to be knocked out and placed on the other side of the road. I would have thought she does something like worse, like knock your ass out and then drop your ass off on the other side of the map or something, like in an undisclosed location near some other animals or something like that. Like rabid animals. Like, don't get me wrong, it would like cause you to kill more of her friends, but I don't know. That really anything detail to the story, and it's beautiful. Don't get me wrong, I agree when it comes to those games. Red Dead 1 was really, really fun. I enjoyed the ever-loving crap out of it. Then I moved on to the PS4, and I didn't have the cash to actually get Red Dead 2 at the time, and been playing a lot of other games, especially since I happen to have a VR. I don't happen to know if you viewed any of my earlier videos, but I was doing VR and everything like that for the streams. It is. Well, now that I'm up here, I don't really know what I want to do other than to... I kind of just want to go and pick up any and all Starlight shards that I happen to come across up here, in all honesty, but... a lot of them are at the end of those. Oh, good luck.
towards you. Oh yeah, Dragonheart. Another copy of this Moonblade. Starlight Shard. Starlight Shard. Gotta like these things. However, I've accidentally activated a few too many, and I think I need to put them on bar. That's another item that I haven't actually seen too much in terms of lore on and everything is the Starlight Shards and how you find them everywhere in front of those monuments everywhere, those bowls. Wrong button. I honestly thought I was gonna land on the fucking low on that ledge, but what's a game stream without a little entertainment? I thought we would be down on the bottom. Let's make this area nice and bright for this cutscene. there was just no talk.
Until now.
So it was thee who would become my lord. Perhaps I needn't have warned thee. I am pleased, however. Thou art a fitting choice. I go now to the night sky. It is there I shall find mine order. I bid thee travel the path of the Lord, and once all is done, we shall see each other once more.
You say that, but I've already finished the game, so... Pick up the Dark Greatsword. As great as the Darkmoon Greatsword is and all, I honestly wish we'd gotten to be able to have the Finger Slayer blade and use that as an actual weapon. Why am I looking over here? Midlight Altar. No. Just no. Fuck that. No. Fuck that Everjail. I'd rather fight this one. If I was even going to bother with an Evergel. Don't get me wrong, I haven't bothered with any Evergels in this particular playthrough. So you know what? Fuck it, let's go to the cookies eventually. Again, you guys, I do apologize for not getting around to the other VR games, like I had said. But my back could not handle freaking another VR game for a little while, or at least my neck, not my back. For standing around and everything like that. So sitting around and everything was also momentarily out of the question. Which direction was it on? This way. I already got Ronaldo's chest. It was the ring to be able to get into the, to be able to go up to Manus. That was where we just were. That was trying so hard. Alright.
kind of bored of going around and doing all spells. Random invasions and PvP for a little bit. No, we'll go both near and far so we can get locations and places. Ah, Liurnia. Such a beautiful area, honestly, I have to admit. My favorite area is honestly by Bullprawn Shack. Bullprawn. And then we'll just try to invade at the same time and everything. So I say at the same time as if it can actually do it at the same time. I mean, we'll try to do invasion when we get there. Well then. Oh shit. Dick. Come on, dude. What the? Oh, come on. God damn it. Again. God damn it.
For show, GG's. I appreciate that, Noah. Rixie27.
I'll look it up and friend you after this.
Grab a screenshot of that.
For sure.
You have a good one. Appreciate you checking out the vid.
Let's see.
God damn it.
World.
Nearby. Is there suddenly no one online? Just suddenly everybody dealing with invasions. I'll go back to first step, try invasion over there. If it doesn't work over here, which hopefully it should, then I'm gonna call it for the stream as well. It is getting a little bit long, and I should be calling it for the night for a little while at least, until maybe possibly either tomorrow for do more streams or possibly later with a different game. That kind of depends on how I feel. But legit, this very well should be like the last match here in a minute. If we actually get nearby. Invading, yay. must defeat Booger, apparently. Here they okay.
Hey!
He's gonna summon his own drop there. Oh, man, here we go.
Hey!
That exchange was the other guy's waiting over there. Why'd you die, Finger?
dude, don't chase after him. Yeah, bitch. Cool. Like now, time for our duel. Finally. Oh shit.
Hey! Hey! Out of that one, I should say.
You're fine, dude. I needed to end the stream here soon. GG to all that I have fought today. Appreciate all of the deaths on both ends in order to fill up the stream. And thank you to all who have joined. Thank you specifically, shout out to Noah R for joining. Thank you all for joining me for EXP Grind playing Elden Ring. I may very well come back and specifically playing Elden Ring, showing off my build. Mind you, I have been fucking around with switching off the this particular weapon, and I usually sometimes do. But my main build is the double scythes with the wooden scythe as my primary. So leave your comments in the and if you can well, you know where to leave them. Like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Y'all have a good one. Take care, and thanks again for joining.